Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Glass Seats. This is Viddy.
My name is Mrinal, and in this episode, we got some more jersey talk.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, but there haven't been that many new jerseys.
Yeah, I guess Fanatics just copied all of Adidas, right?
Yeah, for this year at least.
Yeah.
But we got to talk Four Nations Face-Off.
Yeah.
The international tournament that the NHL is doing this year. I say this because there's only 4 countries involved, and it's only NHL players. So a bit limited, but still exciting.
I mean, aren't there only 4 countries in the world?
Yeah. American geography. Let's talk about these jerseys.
Yeah.
I think we should start from the not so great to the great.
That's subjective, isn't it?
Based off what I say is not so great to the great.
Okay, got it. All right, you go first. What's your number 4 of these?
It is the Finland jersey.
Okay, yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that. Yeah.
If you will put up on the screen for you guys to see if you haven't seen it, but I'm not a fan of this striping pattern.
Yeah. The sleeves or the everything?
The sleeves, right? It feels out of place. I feel like, so if you are on audio, the main part of the jersey is white.
Yes.
The top of the sleeve is like a navy dark blue. And then there's a thin, like light blue ring, and then white down to the wrist.
Yeah.
But I feel like that dark blue is kind of out of place. Like I get that there's the waist stripe also, but I feel like if you just made the sleeves all white, or only had like the dark blue armband, like if you think of like Jets Aviator jersey style,
Yeah.
like that kind of striping pattern, that would have been better. Or if you had like the shoulder yoke be the blue, like either it should have been more blue or less blue.
Got it.
It's an awkward amount of blue.
Yeah. I mean, it's reminiscent of the Seattle Kraken striping, sort of, but not as good.
Really?
Not
Is
as
the Kraken
detailed.
Striping like this?
Like the away one, right? It's like it's got like
guess,
the armbands,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
the reason the Kraken one works so well is because the actual bottom of the sleeve is not white. It's navy, right?
Yeah.
And it all flows together. I guess you could also say this is maybe the Avalanche Stadium series from like 2016, but that one combined burgundy, blue, and gray, which is like such a good color palette.
Yeah, the color palettes were better.
Yeah,
like this is awkward.
It's blue that goes to blue, that goes to white,
Yeah.
that goes to white. Yeah, I don't know.
You'll see a common theme amongst these jerseys: a lot of word marking. I would have preferred more logos. Like the lion logo that Finland uses is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I wish that was bigger.
Yeah, just make that the main crest.
Yeah, but I think Finland likes to have the Suomi on the
Fair enough, yeah.
jersey. But
I guess you could have put that as a small detail. There's also a lot of like embossed details, which I guess is why they put it on the front of the jersey.
Yeah, all 4 of these jerseys have a lot of embossing.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the prime green or whatever Fanatics calls it now, the prime green effect from Adidas era, you might as well use it. You got the extra details, but yeah, it's not great.
The idea I just had, just before we started recording, we were talking about jerseys, and we were talking about that old LA jersey that has Los Angeles in the bottom stripe. Should have put the Suomi in the bottom stripe. Yeah. And had the line be the main logo.
I honestly don't know why it got so much hate with that Los Angeles at the bottom. I get people not wanting like word marks on jerseys, unless you're like the Rangers or something. But I thought it was cool, especially with LA. It's like a nice streetwear look you got going on with the crown and everything.
And I think the word mark is fine if it's not the only thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, and the Rangers jerseys, like especially, they have like the striping and whatnot.
Yeah.
For this one, you could probably put Suomi at the bottom. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not buying this. This is not a no. This is a hard no.
Shall we move on?
Yeah.
All right, I think the second worst is the USA jersey.
I agree.
Unfortunately,
this is like there's just I just don't even know what they're trying to do here. Honestly,
it looks military fighter-esque.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to go for. The star on the shoulder is nice. I do like that, but the navy blue is fine.
Yeah,
I would have preferred a brighter blue.
I would have preferred royal. I feel like they've done navy blue since TJ Oshie was in Sochi.
Yeah.
Go playing shootout by himself. So, like, let's do something else here. It just looks so similar and in like a worse way, I guess, compared to all the previous U.S. jerseys. Like, and I don't know.
I feel like the U.S. should have really leaned into the flag a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, I get the U.S. flag has become a little bit tacky and all those things.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But when they lean into it, it really works.
Yeah. And there was a couple, I don't know if I'll find it, but there was a couple of like AI generated jerseys that went viral. And because the US one specifically had like stars and stripes all over the jersey. It's bold. It's a lot. It's definitely America in your face, but like,
I mean, sometimes it's nice.
Sometimes it's cool. For something like this, you might as well do that, right? Like,
I'm terrible with Photoshop, so I can't mock this up.
Yeah.
But I had like this general idea of, couldn't the USA do like an asymmetrical jersey because their flag is asymmetrical, and have one arm literally just be the blue and the stars?
That would be so much better.
And then it fades into like maybe like a white jersey or something like that.
Yeah, and I think especially with we've reached a point of fashion where obviously this is for sports, but like for a fan perspective, we've reached a point of fashion where like you might as well go bold on one certain part of your outfit, and having an asymmetrical jersey would have been sick.
And honestly, these jerseys are never going to be used again. This is the Four Nations face off. Like if you were going to take risks, this was the time to do it.
Right, and it just feels like. Yeah, it feels like you know how like Mrinal doesn't take risks on anything.
Yeah,
it's just
reverse retro, just swap the stripes, type of thing.
It feels like they just found something from the past, changed it a little bit, like the whole plagiarism meme or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I copy your homework? It feels like that. It doesn't feel anything special at all. I won't be buying this either.
What are your thoughts on? I've seen a lot of USA fans want the old like '80s jersey, the Miracle on Ice jersey.
Do they though, or do they want the nostalgia? It's like how everyone wants like the old Sharks logo, wants the old Ducks logo. Everyone wants nostalgic '90s stuff, and I don't agree with all of that. Yeah. Do they actually want the Miracle on Ice jersey, or do they want the nostalgia that comes with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it looks very much like a Rangers jersey to be honest.
Yeah, it was like it was fine. It was nothing. I don't think that one was anything special either.
Okay,
but so like I don't know. The US have not had a lot of good jerseys in my opinion. Which is a shame because there's so much potential. But
should have leaned into it more.
Should have leaned into it.
All right. Let's go to the second best.
Yeah.
Which I think is Sweden.
I would agree. Yeah. I'm not a fan of yellow. We've discussed this on the channel before. I don't like the national jerseys, but I think this would have been great if they flipped it.
Like blue jersey, yellow crown.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think then they would have, USA would have already had the blue, right?
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, because I think they wanted 4 distinct colors.
Got it.
So then they only have to make one jersey for every team.
So for the Finland one, is that white? Is that their distinct?
Yeah, so Finland's white, USA's navy, Sweden's yellow, and we'll get to Canada, but Canada's red.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I guess for that logic, fine. I get it for sure. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. That's just a big bright yellow. It doesn't look good on most people. Yeah. So love the crest. There's a lot of detailing going on in the crest. I
was gonna say they all have sublimated details, but I think Sweden did it the best.
I agree. Yeah.
The details inside the crown part of the jersey are really nice.
Right. Yeah. I would agree with that. And I don't know. It's cool. It's just literally the yellow. I can't do it. So it's cool to look at. I'm sure it'll pop really well on the ice when the players are wearing it. I personally would just never wear it, you know. So I'm also not Swedish. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
All right. And I think the best one is the Team Canada jersey.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
It's clean.
Yeah. I honestly, I like this quite a lot. I haven't liked every single Team Canada jersey. Honestly, I know there's a while where like black was not a primary color, but it was
they had the black yoke.
Yeah. I thought it was a little excessive because when I think of Canada, I don't think of the color black because it's just red and white on the flag. So lean into it. I think they've got like a beige thing maybe going on here with the striping.
A little bit. I think you can tell like inside the glove too. It's a little beige.
Oh yeah. Which is weird because the top is white, but whatever. So that's one thing that I'm not a huge fan of, but other than Rogers being on the shoulder.
Yeah, they're the only jersey with an ad, right?
Yeah, of course it is because you need your money. Yeah, but I like the black outline on the maple leaf. I don't know if the word Canada was necessary.
Yeah, if I had one knock on this jersey, it's the word mark.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I get it, but like it's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, the maple leaf like embossed thing going on within the middle stripe is cool.
It's like a vine of maple leafs, right?
Yeah, something like that. And we all know how much Mrinal likes middle stripes here.
Oh, yes. I was about to say, you got the middle stripe.
Yeah.
Of course I like it.
It's just a cheat code for you at this point. Like, yeah, this is very cool. I don't know what the Team Canada roster looks like, but this is something I could like maybe consider getting. But yeah, overall, the jerseys are a miss, but I really like the Canada one.
Yeah, Canada one's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah.
I look at it and I think, nice.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it's been blown out of the water. And out of all these, like, if you want to, nation jerseys, like whether it's like Olympics or international jerseys, whether it be the Olympics or Four Nations Face Off or the World Cup of hockey, I'm still gonna go back to the Team North America jersey.
That was a nice
Something
jersey.
about that was just really spoke to me.
And to be honest, I liked the Canada one with the half the maple leaf at the bottom.
Yeah,
that one was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. You know what I just realized is this is like, because we just talked about how like Fanatics just pretty much had like Adidas templates, and just kept them. When Adidas first came into like the league as a jersey supplier, it was for the World Cup of hockey before they started doing the jerseys. Now this is Fanatics' first take on
for the international
design, I guess. Yeah, for an international tournament, which is kind of cool.
I mean, it's a good way to get the cogs working, right?
Yeah.
And if some of your jerseys miss, it's done within. Yeah, it's a one and done.
Yeah, but what does that say? That we've said 3 to 4 of these are a miss.
Yeah.
So that's
the concerning part.
That is the concerning part from a design, selfishly from a fan perspective. Yeah, so we'll see where Fanatics goes from this. Thankfully, they didn't screw the pooch as badly as everyone thought they would because they kept everything the same.
So far, it's okay.
But hopefully, overall, once they take over fully, it's a little bit more impressive on a regular basis. So yeah,
absolutely. Let us know your thoughts on these jerseys in the comments below. Hit a like if you like this episode. Hit subscribe if you want more glass seats. And if you want even more glass seats. We're on Instagram. @GlassSeatsShow is the handle. Bye.